shifts.
Oh, using me for what?
Damn, I was hoping I could watch this on my PC and then just mic through my phone, but it's not having it.
Oh, well, I heard, I guess, she was in the ICU and she kissed me to wake me up or something. Everyone was standing around.
Romantic.
Alright.
You know,
Shit actually happened, Lando.
oh yeah. In front of like 6 people.
Oh, and the doctor is certified that I have a third
Yeah.
leg.
He is a medically diagnosed third leg.
Yeah,
Fuck does
so
that
that's
mean?
what my car looks like.
Interesting. Looks like that.
Alrighty.
Oh, okay, I'll have the doctor explain.
Alrighty. How do you guys do your cheats, by the way? Is it
Explain it.
Uh,
Oh,
Closest follows normally, other than on diagonals, what I do.
okay? So Cole would go
Over
here, and
or
then
no, so no, here this is nope.
yeah, my dick.
Oh yeah, except on
Except
except
on
on
these.
this one here because
Yeah,
Nope,
so-
Damn, I
Nope
found a
gets
big
the
deal, yeah.
pad, and then he also can get the left pad,
yeah.
like the diagonal left, and then Cole goes. So Nope carries the left side, Cole will get right side in this.
this boost is already missing. Look at that.
But that happens in replay files. It's a glitch. You like let it go. Little shit.
Oh my god.
But if nope were on corner here, then
yeah.
I would be the one cheating.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah. All right. Let's see.
I literally just ate that in like less than 5 minutes.
I might pause it just all the time to get like a review of everybody is. You should be pushing up.
For a second. Here's my tip whenever watching it like this: is to hold down your left stick click and increase the angle of your of the video so you can see more of the field. There you go. There you go. Yeah. See, I do this pretty often too.
Yeah.
I had no idea you could do that.
I
So-
put it up to 120 at all times if you don't like it, but that's just to see the full field and get a better angle of like where everyone's rotating.
So right here, this is off kickoff. Let's see. Cole, if you see that Glacier has a good touch here, push up a little farther. Make sure you get like a quick play. If he gets like a bang, although you didn't have a good possession over that. So if Glacier, if you hit it off the wall, get it to yourself, then that would be perfect. It's a little hard because it went like looked like it glitched through Nope a little bit. So Cole, you played that well, and you guys are fine.
Could you have my perspective so I could see it better as well? Because like I view it's important like for pattern recognition. Like whenever you give a criteria of like or like a advice, like put it in my perspective here so I can see what it looks like, so I can actually like recognize what to do when I see it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
There, I shouldn't have flipped it into the wall. I should have just tapped it. into
That was
the
good. That was a really good challenge there. Yeah, just be able to follow that somewhat. And right after this, you see, I don't know, that's hard because I feel like that was a good rotation.
Yeah, how much money you got in your bank account?
Because you saw that he was getting a clean beat. You did rotate the front post there, which was good. Definitely did. If you would have gone like right here or like closer over here, that would have been bad because they could have a shot. Nope.
Yeah.
I think here should go like back post.
You still owe money to the fucking casino?
There, I didn't get my touch like I wanted to.
Yeah, which is okay though because you put it into a space where they aren't prepared. This guy had to like do like a really weird flip, and then you guys rotated, so Glacier, you're back post now, which is good. And Nope there. And then what I would do if I was Nope, Cole is, you're landing over there, so Nope. I don't know why he's doing like that. He's
First, and then give it a week, and then kill
okay. You just got awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I should have
you.
had the touch.
Break her legs first, and then torture her for a few hours, and then if she doesn't pay,
Okay.
after that, then
Okay.
kill her.
And you're going back post too. That's good. Okay. It's just you guys getting hammered here. Let's see. That's awkward. Nope pushed up way too far there. If you saw that.
No, you're probably gonna get
Nope.
5 grand.
That's one of the common things when I review replays, but I don't like to say in text too much because if I do, I feel like I'm calling people out.
Yeah.
But
It definitely comes out better over voice, that's for sure.
Nope is too close.
Yeah, he got way too close there, but in his mind, he doesn't know where the demo is. But if he is pushing this, if the demo is back here, then he is a third man, and he can push forward. If he spawns here, then he takes the position that Nope's going into, so that he doesn't have to. He stays back post, right? So either way, he should be like right now. He should be like right here, ish, instead of that far out. And he pushed way too far there, because now you guys are all three in that corner. And although the other team is in a really bad spot too, because this guy who's back should be like here-ish, and then that third guy should be rotating around. it just makes it awkward, and then Nope has to scoot back, and now there's no
He's-
offensive pressure because Cole's up, and Glacier, you have nowhere to put it because I'd imagine
Nope.
you're pretty low.
No, I just went and took the corner boost because no one pushed the ball, and I tried to like hit it into the air and then followed up.
Yep. Yeah, any of you could follow there.
First of all,
I think you got another on this too.
Yeah, it's good.
Like you,
And right
like you
here,
flicked
you have
this
like 30 something boost, and it's above you. Yeah, just try to get the 50, which looks like you do. Good dribble. Okay, nope. Needs to push up. Oh, yeah, okay, or you have time. It's third man. It's fine.
Yeah,
That was a good
I mean,
rotation from you guys. Right there, that's perfect. Glacier, you saw Cole in the net, and you rotated around him instead of cutting him off in the net, which is really good.
Mhm.
Nope. Okay, yeah, perfect. See that? Like, Cole gets the challenge, pushes up third man. You literally have a free ball here. You can put it absolutely anywhere and get another touch, basically, which is great. I'm guessing Cole probably said something there to like pass it to him on the wall, which is good. You guys had a good touch there. This is good
Oh,
positioning too. Nope is in a good spot. You're in a good spot. Cole's in a good spot. This is like a perfect like passing. The only thing I would say is Nope needs to be a little bit more on the right, facing inward towards the net. Would be the only difference. I
I've got
think.
a question then.
Yeah.
So you said when you said like Cole probably said something there to tell you to pass it there. Does that mean that like if Cole doesn't say anything, I shouldn't be passing it there?
No.
I shouldn't like.
You just say that you're giving it to him. Like let him know. Like,
Yeah.
if you see him there, then be like Cole to you.
Send it.
yeah,
kinda-
and I think you did. Like we both kind of said at the same time. Like you're like I see you, and I was like, yeah, you see me.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course, hit it there, even if there's no communication. But try to make the communication happen because
Okay, I was gonna say because I just send a lot of. I feel like some of my passes, Cole, as you've seen, like I just kind of send them towards you guys without actually always saying that I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
it's very
Yeah, I got
important
you.
for the passer to say where the direction he wants the ball to go because that'll make like if I say Jason turn on this, Jason will turn immediately instead of me just assuming that he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, obviously.
It's when I recognize their nose isn't turning and it looks like they're like the car language, body language is showing that they're like ready for a
Yeah.
pass. Like
Yeah.
Cole was on the wall, nose facing forwards. He wasn't driving down. Like it was just one of those
Yeah.
like send it.
No. It was good. Like obviously, I'm like I went up while like I was clearly waiting for a
Yeah,
touch.
exactly. I was gonna say I
You know,
didn't
but it
know
doesn't
if
hurt to
you-
call it anyways.
Right.
But also like I didn't know exact boost amounts or anything like that. So like the question was like, should I like where else could I put it if it wasn't right there? But then that's fine.
Yeah. So let's go back. I'll show you. So
Like if he had no boost, what would I do?
right here,
Instead?
side flip up the wall. Like if you just see it bouncing here, you just do it like a flip. You're pretty low too, so just try to get like a
Okay.
nice roller on the wall here. Just like side flip into the wall, so it goes up the wall, so that Cole could like, or like you could follow it, or Cole could be up there, like. And here, if you say Cole to you, Cole can be like, no, I don't have any boost, and then you understand what to what to change in order for you to like successfully like flow through the play if Cole doesn't have boost. Like, 'cause right now you're assuming he does, but
Yeah.
if he doesn't, then you know how to adapt to that rather than just like throwing it out and then being like assuming he has boost.
Honestly, don't think I like. I don't even know if I told him I was passing it.
Yeah,
I think it was one of those like where you hit it and then you said something.
Yeah.
You know. But I don't remember exactly.
yeah, and like I said, here, this is in my mind, this is nearly a perfect offensive push. Nope, turned early here. He went for that boost. If I'm in my mind, he should have gone through middle and taken that mid boost, like right
Yep.
here. And that way, like, if he gets a pinch or a 50 in the corner and it bounces on the backboard, Nope pushes like this, which he has no angle if it bounces fast. Like, if he was over here, sitting right here, like,
He's a
look at
much
that.
better-
Look at that. Literally right to him, towards the net, open net. And, like, Glacier, you're in a good spot. I push up a little bit further. You're switching across field, though, so you're just making that distance, which is okay.
Yeah. Can we go back so I could see why I landed there? Or what,
You-
if I was taking the boost pathing up the field? I did.
Yeah, you did land over there, which makes sense. That's okay, that's okay. But yeah, Cole here is rotating back. This is good. If you go fast to back post, let's see.
Or, well, Nope was going back post here, so I think I cut it short. But I
Yeah,
probably should.
that's perfect. No, that's good. Good pass. Great, great.
Oh yeah, that was a great pass.
You guys are a little
Hey.
close here. Obviously, Nope should have gotten a better flick, which makes sense why you guys are all next to each other. Like, right now, he got like a kind of a, he just hit it up like
Yeah.
a pop.
Because I know I started pushing up left because I just when Matt went up, I didn't know he was hitting it down
Yeah, and
right, so I
that,
just wanted to get the option left.
that should have been a
But then I
banger.
probably should have turned it or slowed down as soon as Nope had it.
That was good. That's a good push. Glacier had a challenge, which makes you able to get a uncontested ball. This is a good position, Glacier. You rotate across and hopefully back after the bump.
Yeah, I knocked the guy out too on that, I think.
Okay, and Cole here, yeah. Since Nope's on that side of the ball, what I would do here is like get this boost pad and turn. We'll
And just
see.
turn.
Well, do you do that? Because right now he's just like a aggress. Yeah, you want. Which
And if you
it's hard
if you
though.
don't turn as well, like you can just kind of pause and slightly turn so your car's like kind of like, what's the way to say it, parallel. So you have the ability to like turn left
Do either.
instead of fully committing like by turning past the parallel right on net and then losing momentum. You know what I mean?
If I have to like all of a sudden
Yeah,
haul
yeah.
ass back, I got
You
you.
just kind of like you can sometimes just hesitate in a position to read and then go. You don't have to like immediately do it sometimes. I feel like
And a lot of times, what happens on the play is that teams like to be on one half of or I guess a quarter. If like this was the middle and like you went like straight, and then this is like a corner over here, and this is a corner over here, and this is a corner. Teams like to play in corners together, like you guys are all in this corner right now. But if you were in this other corner, there's so many more options right now because the ball's popped and you can get like a pressure towards backboard. If you get a backboard hit here, Glacier turns. This net is literally wide open right now. There's nobody
Yeah, gotcha.
in the
go
net.
back for a second to read the touch to explain like how to like reading ahead of time, or you go back just a minute here so it catches up and pause it and slow it down for a second.
Yeah. I'll have to play digress real quick. So, yeah. Right now, like, if Nope turns here, you guys are all in the same corner again, and that like limits it. So now Nope has to go extra distance and get an awkward angle, and like that's hard. And then the same thing happens where it's an awkward angle for you. You go up, probably get like a baby touch, if anything, yeah, and that makes it really
Yeah.
awkward.
So what I wanted to say
Yeah.
was just like at least so as third man, and I'm pretty sure you'll agree, it's just like the most important difference between the higher ranks and like mid or lower ranks within third man is the third man's ability to read touches to then position earlier ahead of time.
Yes,
I was gonna say
100%.
how Cole could have read as third man there if you go back to like maybe just one tap and just see like pause it here.
Yeah.
So like slow it down and go in Cole's perspective so Cole can see what I'm gonna say. Now if you slow to like 25, 50. 50 is fine. And now like press it and then right now hit pause.
Yeah.
Not pause yet. So yeah, so he's a little bit too far now. But even then, right here you can read that I've got a free touch here. Like at least that I'm getting a push, and he could be cutting mid to like just kind of straight towards mid right now ahead of time, but he keeps his car shadowing left side right now.
Yeah, I was. In my mind, I was just protecting in case you lost the 50, so you keep the pressure on.
Right.
But better to go mid there.
So I'll explain it so that we can like it's an applicable thing. So for example, let's say Glacier gets 50'd out of his mind here and it goes along the wall. I mean, if you're here and the ball is like slow, you can get that boost and go up the wall with it. But if it's like a fast ball, you have to turn this way, drive this
And
way,
then
have a
make
really awkward like up like the wall like that. When
Yeah.
if you were over here, you could have gone this way through the boost and then had a really nice flow and then had the momentum to go towards field. So instead of going like,
Okay.
backwards and
Yeah.
going to the corner like that, there's an
makes
easier way
sense.
to approach from more of an angle and get a nice like attack, you know?
Okay, that makes sense.
The curve to your like adding the curve to what's the way to say, well, rounded approaches, I guess. But
Yeah.
But
Okay.
if you read like
100%.
free touches or like a teammate challenging ahead of time to kind of like sometimes trust, especially if I was to
Yeah,
able to-
when I see you guys 50, I always rotate to like protect if someone's gonna lose the
For
50.
sure.
This
It's
is
kind of
what
like
I'm talking
my
about.
default. I don't usually. I don't even often like attempt to read who's gonna read or win the 50 because sometimes you just can't. And
Yeah.
Cool. Remember whenever we were talking in the 20 minutes before with like the awareness I was talking about? How like
Mhm.
given the angle, if it was an angle where it's a 50 that you realize that if I lose it, the
It's
ball
okay.
is going
Yeah.
towards the net, then it's something that you're gonna have to read behind and be protecting. But if it's something that's gonna be going towards a corner or towards a wall, and you also know like the other team's starved, the other team's under pressure, they don't have
Yeah.
anyone ready, then
I
you can
got
move ahead, and then you'll be fine to take the time to get back. And that was where I was trying to say the higher level awareness. So this is an
Yeah.
exact situation that applies to it.
makes sense.
But yeah, like that's a solo queue mindset too. Is like not trusting your teammate to get like a decent touch, and that'll happen with communication and playstyle. Like as more as you play as a team, the more you'll understand what the tendencies of your teammates are, and you'll be able to adapt like where your positioning is based on what they tend to do. So, and here, let's say, so what you guys both flip towards the direction of the ball here. Nope got tried to get a bump, and like it was in front of the net. You guys are getting nervous, but if I were you, Nope's kind of in front of you, Glacier. So I would take this middle route here, grab these 3 boosts, maybe loop around that way so that you take the third man. Because right now you see that Cole is taking that third man position and Nope's looking for the cut. So if you go this way and Cole loses a 50 here, instead of flipping like so it's really awkward for you, like you tried to correct right there. You see that you corrected that position.
Exactly, yeah.
If you go that way, you get 3 boost pads. I'm sure you have nothing right now, but oh, you have a little bit. But yeah, that way you can just be ready for the play. Your positioning is spot on. You're ready to go. You know.
Yeah, I totally agree.
100%. Okay, so here. Let's see. That's awkward. Nope likes staying midfield a lot, which is interesting. I feel like it's good to have that. I feel like you need to be a little bit further back in case Glacier does get a hit here. He can't do anything from that position except get like a doink, which is...
Yeah, I never saw that guy even jump up. I remember that touch like catching me super off guard. Like, why was he there?
Yeah, he was behind you. That was awkward. Which is okay. And here, that's awkward for you, Cole. You don't know if that shot's on or not, so you obviously go to net. You turned a little early. You thought it might have bounced off backboard hard instead of rolled, which is fine. Nope should have gone behind you here, Glacier, instead of like in front of you, which he does for some reason. Nope should have been right here, right now.
Yeah.
And that's okay. So now like, he overcorrects you. It goes back to it. He's wasted. See that right there? He literally wastes like 5 seconds of a rotation just because of that one play. Like 5 seconds in a 5-minute game is a lot of time. And right there, if he's in that good position, then he makes a counterattack. He turns here. You guys progress up the field and have like attack.
Even in his self-correction, if he stayed aware, he could have stayed like ready for that touch. But instead, he just panicked into rotating straight back because he recognized where he was supposed to be. But then, where you were supposed to be is no longer like the current time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And like this is okay. Here. Cole should be...
I'm a little too close.
Yeah, a little farther back. Nope should be like right here. Like I said, if he was on that rotation originally, he would be around here. So if you lose a 50 left, which is the direction this 50 is going, he's right there. There's this entire fucking field to go, right? Cole, that's good. It's okay. You're close there. If you're a little further back, you get a better touch here instead of like that. Then you have Nope on the left side there, and you guys have a counterattack 2v2, and it could be a really good play, right? So... of course that'll...
Nope's like pushing really close to Cole.
Like, here it's okay because he saw that...
Yeah, I think you just saw my awkward touch.
No, he
wasn't
didn't.
sure.
He still shouldn't be that close. In my opinion. I mean, put it in his perspective at
I want to
least.
see how much boost Cole has because you might have... Yeah, you have 0. I think you probably called that you didn't have
probably called
anything.
it, to be honest. Yeah.
Which makes sense for why he was there then. And if you don't have boost and you say you don't have boost, get out. Like leave. Like if you aren't uncertain that you get a good 50 here, then just leave because right now you and Glacier are on top of each other and now Nope's by himself. But he does have like a touch here, which is fine. But yeah, if you don't have boost and you can't get a 50, leave. Just get out, get some boost, regroup, and then reattack. Like don't waste the time unless you are a 50-50 god and you can hit a 50 with anything all the time. So hold on, I need to run this for a sec.
I probably shouldn't have gone corner. I was clean out Matt.
Yeah, you did go corner. You have a lot of pads up here in the middle, but I'm a very big advocate of going for boost a lot too when you have a little bit of pressure. But yeah, definitely pushing up here. This is a good position. Nope's a little close. He should be like probably right around here right now. Let's see where he came from. He should have got that boost and just stayed like right around there. He pushed up a little too far. So and right now they get beat to a challenge and Cole your last back, and both of your teammates are front post rotation, so there's no way they can get back to help you, unless the other team gave the ball away. So that makes sense. This is a really good position right here. If Nope was facing the opposite direction, this is perfect because if you get a banger off the backboard or anything, and Nope's right there, which I'm guessing Glacier's about to pass to or hit it to. Or if Nope said, "Hey, I'm middle here," Glacier would have a free pass, bang right on that open net shot. So
I wish I passed it there. Yeah, I think I remember this situation. Nope called that he was like.
He probably just called he's rotating off.
I think he called that he was like. I think he called for a pass right there actually, but I saw the net and I thought I would be able to sneak it in like before he'd get to it.
right.
So it was like.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
That makes
went
sense.
for it.
You had a free shot here, of course. Like that is like a
I didn't think he was gonna get to it in time, he apparently had the boost to get to it. But I wish I did pass it. But looking at it now, even though I remember that Nope, I'm pretty positive I remember Nope calling for a pass.
Yeah, and best case situation here. What do you think the best case of that touch would be, Glacier, out of this situation?
We have to rent. I can't believe
Yeah.
What do you think it is? I just want to know, like from your perspective, what do you think the best possible touch you could have gotten here would be?
We'll put it into my perspective and then go back so I could see it. Because
I'll try to. Okay.
if you hold it down, you can. It's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
So right here. What's the best case? Like right there. What do you do?
Actually, I'd say I side flip that left. I don't hit it with my front corner at all. I just try to hit it with my straight side and just side flip it left to give it a space where he could hit it.
That or maybe hard and high.
If I were you, I would bang that shit off the backboard as hard as you can if you knew where no prop was. Because if you bang it, what?
How much boost does Nope have?
No,
he's a ton.
Yeah, he's a bunch. So
If
if you
you
bang
hold
that off the
down-
backboard, there is nobody there. The only person
Yeah.
contesting it is that left boost right now. You bang that, Nope has all of the boost in the world to hit that on target and get a goal.
Right.
It is awkward because the ball is like shooting straight at you on the ground, and I like a pop
Yeah, you don't have
without
a lot of time to react to it.
a pop without
Yeah.
jumping is very inconsistent with where it goes. It could go straight up to the ceiling, or it could like hit off the backboard nicely.
Yeah.
But in my
Well,
situation, that would have been good. Yeah.
All right. So one thing I was gonna say, hold down the X button, and then
Yeah,
you'll be able
that's
to
true.
find people.
Yeah.
And then B, go back to it once more so I can just see it in my eyes, like the setup, because that helps me then recognize, like, when I see this, do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean that's still okay. Like that's obviously putting pressure on net, which is good for the enemy team. It was also very fast, so I don't blame you. And like every situation, so like let's say right after this touch here, what I want people to be very clear of is like get out and then reapproach from a good angle. Like here, like Cole, you're kind of stuck. You need to like be very quick on just flipping twice, get 2 boost pads, turn immediately, and be facing the play right here, like already.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know?
Right here, Nope called for me to try and get a touch on that too.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah, that's fine. And like that way, if you're facing in, like you can just really play the Glacier. Nope should be facing in right now. You got that. I think he just got that full boost in the back corner over there, but maybe not. Okay, no, he didn't. But he should be facing in right now, so that if Glacier, you go up the wall here, you get a banger across the field. And like Nope is already right there instead of having have to fucking jump from the corner, like the midfield, all the way over there. You know, if he's like closer, he beats that player any day of the week, right? So.
Yeah. He called his back down too.
Right, and like that, of course, this is just awareness of like you guys need to turn very quickly and always remember to put pressure on. Like having one touch is good, but you got to think in the future and be like, okay, I hit that. How can I help again? Like really soon, like get back on the play.
We just
Active right
fake
here.
each other there.
Yeah, and then you guys are all really close. Like Glacier, that's fine. That's a fine to push. Nope should leave and go to that left boost right now. It's probably which is okay. He almost gets it. That's fine. He needs to go back anyway. Corner. Oh, that's awkward. Okay. Yeah, if Nope had if I don't know if any boosts he had. Hold on. Okay, he had a lot there though. So if it was him, I would put that either back towards Glacier there, so you could take it up that corner. Because on that right side of the field, as you can clearly see, there's nobody over there. If you get a touch to you look at that. There's this open field. There's not a player in sight right now, right?
Except for in their corner.
Right, and like over here, right?
Oh yeah.
So there's nobody over here. You get a touch to Glacier, you turn immediately. Even open field, you go for shot. That's hard to do because he's going from a negative angle. That requires like a little bit of mechanic ability, which I'm sure Nope is capable of, but it might have been awkward and like nervous, so he probably just went for the save rather than anything, which is okay. It's obviously easier if he puts it over here. He gets the boost, he gets a 50-50 in the corner, and it's a banger clear. Both the teammates are double committed in the corner, so you guys have a lot of space. That was a good rotation, Glacier. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Cole, I want to see what you're doing here. Okay, that's good. That's a good challenge. That's perfect. Get a touch there. And then, if I were you here, you can't get this touch. Just turn right.
Just turn quicker.
Turn right and just loop around the back post again. You know, like leave it for your teammates to deal with from now on. That's a banger. That's a good clear. If I were you, I'd put it to the wall again a little bit more so you can get another touch on it, but that's okay.
I went honestly in that one for the hardest touch I could just get.
To bang
like,
out, take
that
relief
was-
pressure.
Because we were low on boost everyone was low on boost, and I just tried to get it as far as I could.
Yeah, and I do that all the time. But banger's never bad. If anything, just try to make it as awkward as possible for them. So if you like put it like a banger towards the ceiling and like it just kind of floats there for a little while, it makes it really awkward, and you guys can get all the boost you need.
Yeah.
Because right now they probably have like a good challenge and they can just flick it and have a nice attack here. Nope, should have definitely been a little bit further back, like right here by now probably. That was a good challenge by you, Glacier. Cut off the pass.
Yeah.
But you're a little out of position. I'm gonna see where you came from here. You did
It
challenge.
was from the flick chat, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I
Yeah,
probably should have turned and grabbed that boost path on the left-hand side here.
it's not the worst thing to get that boost because if you guys counterattack now, they don't have that back boost to get. So
Nope has no boost though. He called out that he had no boost a while ago, right before it. So during this play, I remember Nope had said he had no boost. So the chances of a counterattack right then is pretty low.
Yeah, I probably should have taken that little like banana path right there.
yeah, that curve right there for
Yeah.
sure. And that way, your back post, Nope doesn't have boost still. You are right there, ready for this probably upcoming pass across mid. And you were already on that back post. You could have gotten like a clear. I'm gonna see. That's okay.
Yeah, because if you just shot that hard far post, I think no one was saving that.
Yeah, you're awkward there because you did rotate back post, which is fine. That happens a lot. If I like turning, that's okay. This is good. You guys both should be a little further. You're probably gathering pads or just like recovering. So that Glacier has a banger pass. It's just still okay.
Instead of jumping there, you could just stay on the ground and try and get a touch back towards mid.
Touch towards the
Yeah.
wall too.
Yeah,
That was good. That was,
I called that mid for him though.
that was good. Yeah, that was a good.
I think he would have been ready.
Yeah, that was a good touch. You guys were. That was okay. I think.
But it was a little risky, so I didn't know exactly where he was.
Oh, they just missed it. That's
Like when I made that mid touch.
Yeah, Nope should have had a better touch there.
Wait here.
I could have landed and tried a backflip here to go up the path to stay upfield more.
Okay, that's an awkward. The ball's left a little bit. Okay. If I were you guys, you see this awkward play immediately. If I saw that, I would just everybody go towards it. Like, there's nothing they can do now. The only thing you do is go back towards the wall. So everybody goes as fast as they can, like fucking diagonal flip towards the play, get close to it, so that they are very awkward. And like, if that happens, and Cole, you don't get bumped there, which is unfortunate, but it happens. And like,
Yeah, I mean, if I'd gone quicker, I wouldn't have gotten bumped. I was nervous about doubling with Nope there.
yeah, and then you could have a better
You
touch
know,
here
like
on the
him
shot.
beating me to it, and then just like having a 50 go over
Yeah.
both of us or something.
Like, yeah,
I think it's weird. Like if you go back and look at Nope's decision to go in the corner here, like he goes and takes the corner not on his way out of a play. Normally it's like you go and you get a play and then you take their corner on your way out, but he goes and he'll take their corner way ahead. And then
I think that was okay.
it's not the
but
worst
it
thing.
kills you from giving like a push there, and like it's just. I mean, I guess we could adapt to it, but it puts a lot of faith in you getting a good touch there. And if you're beat or anything like that, then it's just like a 3v1, 2v1 against me.
Yeah.
In
And,
midfield.
Nope does do that because he just got a demo, so he's taking that boost so he can catch the guy again and get another demo on him. I'm guessing
Yeah.
because right now,
I mean,
like,
that's the idea of getting a play and then taking the boost on your way out. But he goes sometimes and takes the boost before a play. And
pause.
I mean, it's a good demo, but
but yeah, Cole, if you had a better touch here towards backboard, that would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Obviously. I don't know. Octane tends to not have as best of luck with hitting that upward.
Yeah, but now at this point, like, we can safely say that we're competing
Obviously.
with a lot more people to the laptop versus
If you like,
I think
if you
it-
waited a second longer for that to hit the ground and banged it, that would have been a backboard
I
read.
could have, yeah.
go inside and get changed.
You're okay. Glitch, you probably push up a little bit, which is what you do. Cole, you turn here, even if you don't get boost, which, yeah, that's okay. Okay, that was a good shot, but, yeah, you guys are in a good position. Cole, I'd just be a little closer, so like, cause you see Nope on the ceiling there. I would just be like right here, you know.
Be a little more up there in case it slides through.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Glacier's facing back is there, man. That's a good spot because like right here, like facing inward, is good because if they have the pinch, you can go back, but if they get 50 towards, you can go this way. So that's a good spot that you're in, and then it just goes in, so that's fine.
Turn it up with Straight Talk Wireless and get a Samsung Galaxy.
Okay. See, Nope gets the boost. Kicks offs are always fun. This is a good position right now. This is like perfect. I love this. Actually, just a little bit further back, but that's still good because he probably assumed Cole wouldn't turn for that because he probably didn't have any boost for kickoff. But this is still really good. As if Cole gets a 50 towards the wall, Glacier's there. If he gets a 50 towards Nope, then Nope's there. So, and that's what happens. That's awkward.
I accidentally backflipped here. Yeah. It feels bad flip.
Yeah, that's hard. And then Nope kind of sits there, which is okay.
It's probably because I just called that I was going up, and it was literally like the freest touch for me. It felt like, and I don't even know why. It happened a few times today that I've done that, but
That's fine. Don't worry about it. That's a good push because he needs to cut that from Nope to get there as third man. Like he can't give the time for this guy to shoot it on target, or it might be a goal. He had to rush that, which is good. The challenge given a little better. Could have popped towards corner, but that's fine. That was a really good follow by you, Glacier. Cole's getting bumped there. If you didn't get bumped, you'd probably be right here, which would be the ideal position. You could progress as third man right here. Nope pushes up a little bit. Then it's a 3v1 because they're both in the corner. Or 3v2, I guess. Nope takes that position anyway. How's your shot on the backboard? Let's see. That was a good pass, Glacier. Yeah, it was good patience by Nope too. Okay, this is good. Cole goes back post here. Nope should leave. Okay, you over. Yeah, that's fine. You probably able to zero.
It was really weird the way it bounced off the corner.
Yeah, that's fine. Right now, you guys are front post. Let's see where Nope should have. Should have just kept going there. He should have kept going straight, turned around this way. Like he should have been like straight in that here. Right. And then he would have had this, like all you guys are now. Like how awkward that is. Right. And then it's like a not a good touch towards the middle, and nobody else has any boost because you guys are like trying to get the same pads technically because you're on the same corner. So there's no boost overall in the play. This is good. That was a good touch. Hopefully Glacier, you immediately turn here and you go because you saw that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. This is good. Cole's going through the play. Trying to figure out. You landed over there. That's fine, Glacier. If I were you, I'd get away from this after this, Glacier. Just like loop around, which is exactly what you do. That way you have a pass across the middle if Nope gets a touch here.
I called off ball side because we were working on that today. So I specifically remember saying it on that play.
Yeah, and okay, so yeah, Nope should have hit it more right here than left. He tried to get a touch towards the net when he should have gotten a touch towards the right because it's in any sport like soccer. I'm sure you guys all played soccer, but it's sometimes better to progress slightly forward while progressing like laterally or whatever it's called, like like horizontally, just so you open up more space rather than progression up the field because that's easier to like progressing like left to right is sometimes better than front to back. So
in a sense.
Yeah. So that was awkward. I think Cole, you might have turned a little awkward there. Obviously, yeah, you just
as soon as that happens, like, oh fuck.
Yeah, like if you see Glacier, just which I'm guessing your ball cam was on because you didn't see him. Which is okay, you already know what's going on. This is a good position from you. You probably didn't see him there. Yeah, just hurry back. Everybody goes. You should be on the left here. Okay, this is perfect. This is what I like to see right here. If a couple seconds ago, this position right here-ish is like really good, because if any 50 happens, literally anything, you guys are ready for it, and you are ready for like the re-engage, right? Hopefully we can see that. Oh, no jumps off the wall for some reason. That's fine.
And we get awkward, Cole and I there. Can we go back to seeing who should rotate how? More. Yeah.
I should have just gone deeper, or either cut it faster or gone deeper.
Because I was trying to go off ball side here, but me trying to go off ball side was gonna like go into Cole's path.
And you guys adapted well though, because Glacier, you knew that you needed to challenge a second man so that Cole didn't have to challenge his third man, which is good. You guys made up for it because you just put a pressure on and had Cole at a free touch basically here, which is exactly what you should do as defense. Is if you have two people back, one person immediately go, the other person wait for the person to mess the other person up. So that's good. This is a good play. You guys be ready for the shot if Nope hits it towards you, which I'm guessing he called it out, like hitting it towards corner. You guys are there. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I get scored on here because they double commit in an aerial, and it was stupid.
Yeah, you did turn there, which probably shouldn't. You shouldn't have. Like right here, you turn this little way, and then you turn around again, like that little loop. Because I'm guessing you saw him on the wall, which made it awkward for you. You probably had like a that's just unlucky. But if you had a little bit of a better angle there, you probably could have had a better 50.
Yeah, I could have a better 50 if I was able to 50 it, not head on net, but a little bit off to the side.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, and that's just like a little bit of hesitation. That's all. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, you guys are like honestly like the just biggest things I'm seeing so far. Or I guess I'll switch the end of the game because it's whatever. But I feel like it's just like awareness of the play. Honestly, you guys just like are solid enough mechanically to make things happen. Unless there's like only thing I've seen so far is just like the accuracy of hitting the ball like towards the net. This is awkward. Let me see this. Yeah, Cole, you pushed up a little far. Yeah, that's an awkward bump, though. Awkward bounce, I mean.
He looked like he was gonna catch it, so I wanted to be there for his touch.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Just call. I would say
side
call that out. Be like, I'm approaching, like I'm going for the 50 or something, and Glacier would hear that and be like, okay, I don't need to push this because I see Cole pushing this, right? So Glacier would be here, and let's say let's say he does get a 50, right? And then Glacier would be like ready and already like because he's pushed up a little far here because he probably wasn't aware that you were like gonna 50 because you just went for kickoff or something.
Yeah.
And if he's there, he gets a good 50. You guys progress up the field again. This is a good spread out. Nope's in a good spot. Clay, you're rotating around. You should keep flipping here to make sure you get back post quicker. Glacier, that's okay for a challenge because you're second man. As long as you communicate with Nope when you're challenging to make sure he knows what to do as third man. And then he should say the same thing to Cole because Cole's moving. That's like a very important thing on defense to organize is like who's challenging and who the third man is. Like say I'm like if Cole's there, you say I'm third, Nope knows to go. Like say I'm third, Nope you go or something like that. Like that will eliminate so many double commits and like bumps or like awkward corner touches on defense, which is so big at like this rank. Is like people aren't sure of where to go on defense and they cause double commits and then people are awkward and then there's an easy cross across the net and they get scored on, you know, like if that's eliminated, you guys are so strong on defense. You guys can know exactly what to do. You're communicating, you're never awkward, and it makes things flow so much smoother. So that's make sure you're always calling out third man, second man, and who to push. So but yeah, this is good and it's overtime, so whatever. But okay, that was a good demo. You guys have open field. That's good. Nope's really he's just trying to get bumps, but I think he got a bump already, which is good. He should have just gone here and then rotated against the wall, and Cole should have gone more towards left here in case Glacier hits it off the backboard or gets a 50 with the guy on the backboard, right?
I pulled off and I should have just gone.
Yeah, and if Nope's back here, he's right here. Cole, you just go without any remorse because you know that there's somebody behind you as second man, and Nope's there for third man, so you get a nice 50 or jump or challenge or something. Let's say it goes off backboard, Nope gets a shot on net there because they're all low boost. But instead, like you guys are rotating back because it's an awkward position. That was a good cut from you. Nope reacted well to that. You guys have a lot of time here, which is probably what happened with the game. This is a good positioning. Because Glacier has a good touch here, and you're there for the pass in the middle. That's good. That's a banger.
Yeah, the Shungite system, the more I buy Shungite, the more I realized how it's actually really
okay, so Nope calls that he goes here, and so Glacier knows exactly what to do, and then that guy knows it easy. Okay, so yeah, honestly, like it's a pretty solid game. There weren't anything like abundantly like, oh, that's really bad or something like that, but you know, but I don't know. What do you guys think? The game. Game overview.
I agree with basically everything you're saying, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, just turning quicker, you know,
Sure.
and just not. I think it especially hit home what you're saying about like us liking to stay in the same corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, making sure that someone's a bit, you know, on their far post facing in. To be ready for whatever happens on backboard.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a Sonos comedy about that or something, like more like there's quadrants of the field or something. I guarantee I've heard about it or something, but
Oh yeah, don't doubt it.
But yeah, like as third man, I think this is very important because I play the third man role a lot. As the third man, you are the boss of the field because you can see everything. You can see the play. You can see no one because there's no one behind you, right? So you can tell people in front of you what to do in order to make the play rotate, and that will then switch to somebody if you change from being third man to having somebody else be third man, right? So if you say like, "Oh, challenge this ball," no, and he's like, "I don't have any boost," then you're like, "Okay, rotate back, I'll challenge," right? And that makes it so that you take over the role. You have a lot of boost because you're third man. Nope gets boost, and then the play continues to like get like aggressive and stuff. And it's very important to do that. Like make sure you're communicating because if boost isn't understood by the team, then you'll have expectations, and then people will like miss or something, or they will be awkward, and then it'll throw off the entire play. So having that talk about who should be where with what is very important. If that makes sense. So, I don't know.
Tab 4.
Yeah. But I mean, I like it. I'd say focus on passing on offense as well as like not grouping up together. Like passing will come with correct positioning. If you guys are in positions on the field that are comfortable, you will hit passes to each other and you will score so many goals because of it. You know.
I was gonna say,
No, you go. You're good.
I was just gonna say that I think whenever we've been stressing passing so much, I think like that's our biggest issue is that like we're not rotating correctly to have a guy in a position for passing, and the reason why we're not is always because of awareness issues. It feels like right now.
100%. That's a common like misconception with passing. It's like, oh, why aren't we passing enough? Like, we have the ball. Why can't we hit each other? It's like, no, that's not the issue. The core issue is that you guys aren't in the position to accept passes or give passes.
Yeah.
Right?
And I've started trying to say that in some parts whenever I send, and normally like there's instances wherever you guys will like nope and Cole, you guys are like good pass Glacier. I'm like, you guys were just positioned well. Like that's what I'm trying to like reinforce is like when you can read where a teammate's natural touch is gonna go and you can position towards where you can read by awareness. I don't have to do that much work to pass it. I see you, I'm passing it. I'll probably know it, but it takes little effort. It's just
Yeah.
So that's why I try and like reinforce that lately. Whenever I recognize I'm passing it and it's just you guys are already there, versus whenever like I have to go outside of a natural touch to try and pass it to you guys, because sometimes that is required, and then other times that's just because of bad positioning.
I gotcha.
Yeah, and like what I like to do too is giving hard affirmation to people that do good pass plays. I'm sure you guys are aware when I play with you guys. Whenever a good pass play happens, I really make sure I tell you guys like I was really good, nice pass, like that was awesome. Like I say that so you guys are more encouraged to do that again because you guys got affirmation on how to do it more, right? So
yeah,
that's important as a team to say that. Be like, Glacier, that was a great pass. Like that was awesome. Like you know, and that will like make Glacier want to pass more because he got like recognized for a good play that he did. So
positive
for sure.
What's that called?
Positive affirmation.
Positive reinforcement versus negative reinforcement.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, you guys are really strong, I think, and I don't want you to have it in your mind so like, oh shit, like I should be over here now. I need to run like jump across the field. That's not what I want to happen. I don't want you guys to like change instantly based on where you think you should be at the moment. Like that'll cause a lot of hesitation and like that'll make you not focus on the play, but rather like what you think should be happening. So like just be aware of it through the flow of the game. Be like, if you just landed, be like, where do I go? Like go this way. You know, like don't just be like, if you're in a wrong spot, stay there. Because it'll take too much work to adjust at the moment. Just think about it fluidly. Don't think of it like as a change instantly.
Yeah.
So
now that we've talked about these topics, I'm not saying today, but like next time we do any replay analysis, like we got to do it through each other's eyes perspectives because like now Cole and I mean some of myself as well, like we know what we want to work on.
Yeah.
But it's like if we just start guessing on when we should be working on it. Because we're seeing it in a bird's eye view. So we're like, oh, like Glacier's back. I'm second right now. I think I should be going like through rotation. But like maybe you're not aware of a situation right now that's actually happening because you aren't able to see the field in a ball side in a bird's eye view. So like next time we gotta go in your perspective and start doing analysis because that's where in motor learning they call it pattern recognition.
Yeah.
It's like a quarterback recognizing a
I had a
blitz.
nickel for every time he said pattern recognition.
I know. Exactly. That's the.
I'm just giving you shit because you say it a lot, but you're right though.
I mean, give me a better term than the.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm just laughing because
Yeah.
Anyways.
I mean, it's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
It's really. It's how
No,
I,
you're no,
it's how
I
I
got you.
adjusted better to learning how to rotate better is by like hours of like watching myself through my perspective
Yep.
and critiquing myself that way, because that's how I learn what I see in this situation means this versus where I think my people are to tell me
Yep.
what I should be doing.
100%. And that's why you go free play so much. And what I always do in free play is I just go for double taps over and over again, and I get like the exact touch from the same position every time because it starts to kick off, and I start at an exact moment on the field. So the more time you spend in kick off doing that shit, the more you'll learn and be easy at doing it because of how many times you do it through like the exact pattern, you know. And that's I 100% agree.
Critique yourself like on mechanics by watching your replay as well. Slow it down,
Yeah.
on the side, be like,
Individually,
Rick,
for sure.
I jumped really late and be like, you know, the reason why I'm missing this is because I'm rotating my nose off the ball first, and like people always rotate or people always critique like mental over mechanical, but if you're doing it for yourself and stuff, you can even work on mechanics with it.
Yeah. And like one thing I gotta make sure when you guys do play again, bring up what you want to work on before you start games so that you're actively aware of it. Like because you might like forget about it a little bit and it might slip your brain. You guys might just have the same habits. So make sure before you practice, be like, hey guys, this is what I want to work on today. These are a couple things that we should actively be aware of. If it doesn't happen, that's okay because we're learning. But these are things that should be in our minds so that we are actively working on it, right? Because most of the time people will talk about something and then they'll move on and then they'll think that it'll be fixed because they talked about it. But in reality, they need to talk about it before they try it again to make sure they do it. So.
Yeah, we did that today, and I think it worked really well. Like, we talked for probably about 20 minutes. You know, just us sitting in free play talking about what we want to work on, what, you know, everyone can work on, and, you know, what we want to focus on today, which is mostly just off-side ball rotation instead of being under the play.
Yep. But yeah, like, it's good progress so far.
Well,
That's probably 100 looks like.
What'd you say?
I said and pushing up too close as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Matt and I were trying to be a bit more aggressive today, and just kind of wreak havoc. I think you did a bit better of a job than I did with it, but you had 1 or 2 games in a row there that you were just absolutely destroying them up there.
Yeah, and I would say one more thing also is like it's a good idea to bring these things up that you're working on, but don't after like every goal that you get scored on or every game be like, okay, like and analyze why it was happened incorrectly. Just like play a couple games, like play 3 or 4 without any like correction and be like, see if it happens after warm up. Like just save the feedback until like a couple games after to talk about it because one game somebody could just be like, oh shit, I messed up a couple plays and that's why it happened. The next game they fix it. You know?
We could do a review before, like maybe like one replay review where we do like maybe half a game of like a person's perspective before we start each practice or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning in our text chat today. Was like, you know, maybe do like, you know, a game before and then we work on some shit and then we watch it after as well.
I was thinking even like not even after sometimes, just because after is like people got something to do sometimes. Like that's like
like Nope had to go and
Yep, gotta go. Don't want to force it in too much. But then at the last games, we'll just like, you know, check out the last games the next time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And just keep doing that as our process. But as I was saying, like I'm feeling like we need to start adding this.
I agree. And I think putting it at the beginning is going to help make it more of a habit for us, you know, just do 15, 20 minutes or maybe not even that, you know, before every practice. You know, and like you said, that way, you know, someone's got to go quick or, you know, whatever the hell happens, you know, we've gotten our replay analysis in.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Kalen.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
This has been educational.
For sure. Yeah, if you guys want to play later, any more questions, let me know. I'll be on. So.
All right, I might hop on in a bit. Gotta get some work done, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Sounds good.
Peace.
All right, see you guys.
They just hang out there all